Hello everyone, it is just an animator here, and I'm sorry I didn't post for a while. I'm working on a big project behind the scenes, so expect that soon. But today, I just received this big package, and I'm pretty sure I know what it is, and you guys know what it is as well from the title, but I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing 4-inch line of the Jakks Pacific figure. So let's get this thing opened. Okay, so let's get this thing opened. Okay guys, so as you can see, we are going to review, this is part 1 of the Wave 1 from the Jakks Pacific 4-inch line. I only bought Sonic and Eggman because I don't have a Target and I had to buy them online, but if you guys want me to review Tails and Shadow, leave a like on this video, it would mean a lot. So I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing these. So yeah, let's get started. So first off, let's talk about the box. As you can see, it's the typical Jakks Pacific Sonic box. They seem to have this in all their products. They display the figure well. You have the spring. It says accessory included in various languages. And on the back, it actually shows 11 points of articulation. They show the articulation of the figure, and they also show the other figures available in the line. See, but it says, the world's fastest hedgehog. Sonic runs at top speed and can use his special homing attack ability to save the natural world around him. So now we have the Eggman figure. As you can see, he comes with the spike accessory. Displays the figure well again. And let's check out, he actually has 13 points of articulation because he has the elbow joints. That's something I will be talking later. And the bio says, an evil genius, Dr. Eggman has been battling Sonic for world domination. His intelligence allows him to build armies, mechanize landscapes, and construct weapons. And yeah, let's get these guys opened. And okay, alright, here we have the figure itself. Let's first take a look at his Star Spring accessory. Okay, so this is his Star Spring accessory. As you can see, it's pretty nice, nicely sculpted in, and it actually has a little spring. See, it actually has a little spring. And as you can see, they actually have this hole in the bottom. You can actually stick this in the Green Hill playset, which is pretty cool. And I don't know if I'm gonna get that, but if I do, I'll definitely make a video about it. Okay, so here's the figure, and here are my thoughts about it. First off, let's go off the sculpt. Sonic looks great. I think that's something that Jakks has really knocked off the park here, is that Sonic looks really good. As you can see, it has 11 points of articulation. Let's show the articulation one by one. He has a swivel head. He has ball jointed arms. No elbow joints. That's something really controversial about these. Yeah, ball jointed hands. As you can see, they can swivel, and they can also move up and down. The legs, you can move them forward, you can move it to the side. Universal legs here, and he also has the knees. They also twist to the sides, which is great. It's even more articulation. And he also has ball jointed feet, as you can see. I'm generally just not noticing any flaws on this. I think the paint job is pretty much perfect. There's a little bit here, but overall the paint job is great. He looks great. I'm not a big fan of the painted in mouth. That's something I'll say. But other than that, pretty good. I really like it. So let's compare the Jakks figure to other popular Sonic figures, and then I'll give my final thoughts. Here's the Jakks Pacific figure compared to the Sonic Boom Tomy figure. Here's the Sonic figure compared to the Sonic Funko Pop. Here's it compared to the Sonic Nendoroid figure. So a really good thing about this figure is that he scales really well with the Jakks Pacific Mario figure. And as you can see, they are exactly the same height. They're actually perfect. Look at that. So here's the Jakks Pacific figure compared to the Jazwares figure. So as you can see, it's much larger. This one is 4 inches, this one is 3.5. And yeah, the sculpt on this one definitely wins, and I think this one does a great job on hiding the articulation, because this has a pretty decent amount of articulation, and you can barely notice it. Unlike the Jazwares one, you can clearly notice the joints. I still kind of prefer the Jazwares one because it's much smaller. I prefer the 3-inch size. I mean, honestly, I don't know if I prefer this one. They're both great. I think this is more of a tie, so you can get both if you already have a Jazwares one. Just, you know, you can just stick to yours. And if someone wants a Sonic articulated figure and doesn't want to spend the money on a Jazwares one, because nowadays the prices are very expensive, you can just go with this one, which is just a great figure overall. So yeah, so overall, I'm really happy with the Jakks Pacific Sonic figure. Definitely go buy it. It's available on Target. If you don't live in America like myself, you can order them on eBay. You know, but try to find the lowest price possible. And yeah, let's go on to the Eggman figure. Okay, so here's the Eggman figure. So first off, let's talk about his accessory. He comes with a spike. He comes with spikes. They also have the hole in the bottom, so you can stick them in your playset. Very nice. They're made out of rubbery material, so children don't get hurt with it, which is alright, which is understandable. Yeah, there's not much to say about this. It just looks great. So okay, let's talk about the Eggman figure itself. So this figure is actually amazing, not only because it actually has more articulation than the Jazwares Eggman, that it actually scales pretty well with the Jazwares figures. We'll talk about it later. But so I actually don't have an Jazwares Eggman figure, so this will actually be the Eggman figure you will see in my show. So yeah, so first off, let's talk about his sculpt. Eggman looks great. I can't find a single. I mean, of course the elbow joints. The elbow joints kinda, of course, break the sculpt a bit, but you know, it's an action figure. It doesn't really matter. He has this really rubbery. It's made out of rubber, I think. The mustache, and it's actually a really orange mustache, which I don't mind. You know, I would prefer the more dark mustache, but it also looks great. It makes him look a bit more cartoon-ish, which is always welcome. Okay, so as you can see, he has 13 points of articulation. Let's go through them one by one. He has the head articulation, which it's really limited. It barely even moves. Ball jointed arms. He can go up, down, twist. He twists, and yeah, he can go all around. He has the elbow articulation and ball jointed hands. He has the leg articulation. He has a knee articulation. They can also swivel to the left and right. And he has it's not even quite ball, it's really limited, but yeah, he can swivel his feet and kind of move them up and down, but not really. Okay, so here's Eggman scaled with the Boom Eggman. This is actually the only Eggman figure I own. I don't own the Jazwares one. And great thing about this figure, I said earlier that he scales really well with the Jazwares figure, and as you can see, he's a little bit tall, but actually Eggman has always been this height proportion to Sonic, so I think it's perfect, and we're gonna see this one in my show. Okay, so final thoughts on these guys. They are great, they look great, they have pretty good articulation, come with pretty good accessories, scale well with the Mario figures, and Eggman scales very well with the Jazwares figures, so definitely recommend this. So yeah, definitely gonna make a review on Tails and Shadow if I end up getting those. And yeah, that's been it for this video. Expect a big stop motion video coming soon, and see you guys next time.